probably our second and third guest.
Every guest, every single one.
How do you open your heart to love after loss? Our next guest knows that journey all too well. 6 years after losing her husband, Nick Cordero, to COVID-19, Amanda Kloots is turning her own experience with grief into a way to help others heal and move forward with her new podcast, Good Grief.
Through conversations with friends and celebrities, she explores what happens after life changes forever and is doing it all with a big smile. Please welcome Emmy-nominated host Amanda Kloots.
Love it. I feel like I should dance.
Yes. Kickball change.
Yes, please.
Hi.
I'm Ben. Nice to meet you, please.
Gorgeous. Thanks for having me.
How goes it?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's good to be back in New York.
You
I
are
lived here for 19 years.
Welcome back.
Yes.
You're just bright as sunshine.
Yeah.
Thank you very
That's your
much.
thing.
Yeah.
It really is.
Thank you.
You are doing a whole lot of things.
Yes.
And we wanted to just start with, 6 years ago you documented the grief that you experienced after your husband lost his life. First of all, our condolences continue because I know grief is such a long journey.
Yes.
When you were public with it, what were you hoping to achieve, if anything?
I didn't even know what I was doing. I mean, you're in survival mode, you know what I mean? But what happened was the most beautiful thing in the entire world. This huge community came to my side, and every day I had a lot of people from all over the world singing and dancing with me, praying with me, lifting up my energy, Nick's energy, and it made such a difference. It was the first time in my life that I realized when we're going through something horrible, how important community is, which is why I wanted to start this podcast.
Yeah.
And people come to you now. I mean, 6 years. 6 years have passed. I believe 6 years.
Yeah.
And I was actually talking to my mother about this because she lost her husband a little over a year ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But now it's like, okay, I'm ready. So I'm ready to move on. So people must come to you constantly and be like, how do I know when I'm ready to move on and get back out there into the dating world?
Yeah, it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, the journey is so interesting, and sometimes you think you're ready and then you're not. And sometimes, people judge you for being ready, which is really hard to deal with. When I started dating again, I found comfort in dating other widowers because it was such a safe space. So I would recommend that to your mom if there's, somebody, you're going to sit down on a common ground with somebody, and it makes it a lot easier to enter into that world.
I bet. It's very courageous. I love this. So your son, who I met in the...
Yes, he's here.
Adorable.
Thank you.
He was just a baby when Nick passed away.
He was one, yes.
So how do you navigate that now?
Well, I've always been really honest with Elvis about his dad because I want to keep Nick's legacy alive. I don't believe that we have to stop saying these people's names when they pass away. I celebrate Nick every single day in our house. We have pictures of him everywhere. We listen to his songs. I just feel like it's important, especially raising a little boy, that he knows his dad and that his dad is tangible, even though he's not here anymore.
Yeah.
You were a Rockette.
Yep.
You were a talk show host.
Yes.
You were author. I mean, number of things. Where is this podcast where you feel the most you? Like, where do you feel the most you?
I'm loving it so much, you guys. I think after doing 5 seasons on The Talk, I really kind of, got my interview chops.
Yeah.
And so now to do it on this level, speaking about something I'm so passionate about, it's meaning the world to me. I'm loving these conversations, and I really hope it's a safe place for people to land, to find joy, to laugh, to ask the horrible, hard questions that we all have to ask during grief. And I just hope people listen because I really am loving it so much.
They do listen, and the people that you talk to have so much faith and trust in you because you're a safe space for them.
Oh, well, thank you. I hope so.
I know so.
Thank you.
I know so.
Thank you.
So we've the podcast, and now you're hosting Let's Marry Harry.
Yes.
Love that name, first of all.
I know,
First of all,
it's so
who's
good,
Harry?
right?
Because he was on your podcast.
Yes, so Harry Jowsey is a good friend of mine, and we bonded because he was losing his father, and I had already gone through such a traumatic loss that I was like, Harry, I want to help you. I want to get you through this. And so we became really, really close. So he told me he was doing this show, and he needed to find a wife, and I was like, I'm helping you find a wife.
So is that the concept, Let's Marry Harry? He enlists help from advisors and friends.
Yes, his 3 closest friends, and one of them is his ex-girlfriend, who is wonderful.
That's
we love
awesome.
Georgia, and we help him find a wife.
Oh my God.
Do you find it to be a little therapeutic for you to help Harry find love?
Yes, I will say that Harry and I help each other a lot in this dating world. Dating in LA is not easy.
Oh, it's the best.
Oh my gosh.
It's not
the
easy.
best.
And we've helped each other along the way. He gives me great advice. I love getting advice from a man when you're a woman because we go to our girlfriends a lot. So it's so nice to have a guy that's like, no, this is what a guy's thinking, Amanda. So he gives me advice. I give him advice. And it was so fun to help him on this journey.
And you won't end up with Harry, you think?
No, it's not
It's not
me.
like that friendship. It's too much platonic. It's too platonic. I never know.
No, we're not. It's
never
not
know.
me.
Amanda, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Guys. So
Sharing
nice
your
to see
story
you.
and doing all these wonderful things. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you. Thank
Truly,
you.
truly. Catch Let's Marry Harry on Netflix and Good Grief wherever podcasts are streamed.